Hey, what's up, everybody? What if we hit another Great Depression? What happens if what happened in 1929 happens in 2020? Now, the circumstances are a lot different, but a lot of people are not working. There's a lot of businesses that are shut down. Hotels are shut down. Um, People who normally go on vacation to resorts shut down. Airlines, most airline travel is shut down, or people just are not doing it. So there's a lot of businesses, restaurants, except for carryout, shut down. A lot of social gatherings, going to movies, going to sporting events, um, shut down. So a lot of things are not happening. If this goes on for a extended period of time, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that's one thing. If this goes on for 2 or 3 months, we could see horrible things happening to our economy, massive unemployment. So I am not rooting at all for a lot of these businesses to be shut down for an extended period of time. And that's why I am a supporter of these bailouts for this, because none of these businesses are at fault for what is happening to our economy right now, for the entire economy being shut down. But let's talk about silver. Let's talk about gold. What would happen to silver and gold if we were to enter into another depression? And, you know, there are some people, I believe Stephen Mnuchin, while talking to Congress, he said that it's possible that we'll hit 20% unemployment. If we hit a 20% unemployment, that is similar to what happened during the Great Depression. Huge, massive unemployment. So, what would happen to silver and gold? Would silver and gold skyrocket to prices that we never thought were imaginable? Well, I guess some people thought, silver going to $100 an ounce was imaginable, but what would happen to these? Well, let's compare. Let's see what happened in 1929 and going on, for a decade from 1929, say, to 1939 to 1940. What happened to silver and gold? Let's take a look and see what could happen. All right, so we are looking at micro trends, and we're looking at the historical chart for silver. And next, we'll take a look at gold. But the Great Depression started roughly in 1929. So let's take a look at silver in 1928. So silver in 1928 was $8.72. This was November of 1928. But when we started getting into the depression of 1929, silver did not skyrocket. Silver tanked. Sort of what silver is doing right now. Silver in 2020, right now we're in March of 2020, and silver went from $18 down to 12, down to in the $11 an ounce range. Well, in 1929, silver did like the exact same thing. Silver went from $8 and some change an ounce. It went down all the way to, we're looking at 1931. In 1931, we're a couple years into the depression, and it went from $8, almost $9 an ounce, down to $4.72. So we didn't see silver increasing really significantly in price until we get to 1933, and still it's not up to where it was prior to entering into the depression. We didn't really see silver increasing in price until we're 5, 6 years into the depression, halfway out of it, or almost, four or so years out of the depression, did we see silver really increase in spot price to $12.17. Um, so even if we were to hit a SHTF, I mean we're kind of in a SHTF situation, to a certain degree right now. But if we were to enter into another similar to the Great Depression, you may not see silver spot price really go up any kind of a uh, really big jump in spot price, probably for another 4 or 5 years, possibly into, if we were to get into a similar situation to the Great Depression. Now, what about gold? Let's take a look at gold. Now, before we do look at gold, so as you can see, even as spot price did jump up to $12 an ounce, um, we still, the following year, so this right here was December of 1935. Then we started to see right here in January of 1936, just another month, we started to see the price of silver drop, and then it steadily dropped until we got out of the Great Depression. Now let's see how this compares with gold. All right, so we are looking at the historical chart for gold. Now, if we look at gold, same thing we did with silver. If we look at 1928, before we really got into the depression, um, gold was at $310 roughly an ounce. And then once we got into the market crash, gold really jumped up a lot faster than silver did. Gold started going up, um, as you can see, 1929, and then it steadily increased every every year or every month, every year after we entered into that market crash, the Great Depression of 1929, and then we started seeing gold go up. As you can see, we're in 1931. It's going up, pretty rapidly ever since the Great Depression started. And then you see it up here, $624.37. And then you start seeing the same thing, kind of similar with what silver did as we are exiting the Great Depression. We are starting to see the price of gold drop just like it did in silver. But gold did indeed increase a lot faster in value than silver did. So I think if we can compare, the 1929 with 2020, and I'm not saying we are going to be going into another Great Depression. I certainly hope we are not. But if businesses can't stay out of business, or halted their business for too long before it's going to have a major impact on our economy. Hotels, airlines, especially hotels, can't stay shut down for 12 months. Every hotel in America, every hotel pretty much in the world is going to be out of business if it stays shut down for 12 months. So hopefully this is something that is only going to be for a couple weeks, 3 weeks, hopefully no more than a month, or else we're going to see a major negative impact to our economy. And it is quite possible that we could see the same situation, a little different circumstances, of course, but we could see the same thing as the 1929 depression as far as unemployment is concerned. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Appreciate everybody for watching. Um, Please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks a lot, everybody. Talk to you on my next video.